There's something like interesting though, like when you're a spectator or something. I'm trying to find the patch notes for it. Like it's been a while.
You should
though.
be able to see the decks. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Regardless, this is a new deck from DblCookies. I can tell that already.
Especially one from BlackRoseDragon as well. Starting off with that tower. I mean, tower's the Tower Control Tower is a good starter card, especially for this map entirely.
Yeah, it's very nice to loop around the side of the river and to just get you straight into the center.
Especially with that gnarly Eddy that BlackRoseDragon has. That's a good one.
It's a very nice combo.
I mean, BlackRoseDragon, on the other hand, I'm just hoping that they're gonna get lined up eventually. Like, they're gonna get pierced. Oh, never mind. That's a very good defense from BlackRoseDragon.
And now BlackRoseDragon has that little connection in between Captain where they're hopefully able to pierce through and kind of get into DblCookies' base. However, they're not going to be able to. They're going to block it off. And we're just going to have to see how it goes from here.
This could be interesting, I suppose. Oh, especially with the fitting Rockenberg. Especially with that Rockenberg over there from BlackRoseDragon. Looks like BlackRoseDragon had to look at their decks before placing it entirely. Wait a minute, does Cookies have Rockenberg as well?
I have not seen if they have it, but I would not be surprised if they did.
Okay, because it would have been kind of the same, to be honest, though.
It would have been the same combo. Looking at their deck now, they do not have Rockenberg, but they do have other things like Light Tetradualies, Little Judd, Dapple Dualies for the Kohozuna.
Okay, the Dapple Dualies for the Koho seems a good fit. Seems like it is a very good fit entirely. I haven't seen the Firefin card in a long time, ever since the meta, to be exact.
Firefin has very rarely been used just at all. It's such a weird card with the...
I bet most people would definitely use Firefin entirely. Like, to be fairly honest, they haven't used Firefin in a long time, so I bet most people are gonna use rare cards, just for that matter. Well, BlackRoseDragon, on the other hand, has found use for that Firefin to where the Light Tetradualies is placed down, but unfortunately doesn't have a spot for it. And it looks like Cookies has blocked Dragon's Firefin spot entirely.
Oh.
But hey, at least,
I can see now where they would like to place it, but yeah.
Indeed.
Can't go there anymore.
Life sucks, but at least the rare foil Hydra Splatling comes into play. At least the Hydra Splatling exists.
They're going to be able to get some nice turf coverage with that. You want to get up a lot of special points, and that's what BlackRoseDragon is doing right now, but it doesn't really mean much if you don't have the turf coverage. We're going to see a very risky play from DblCookies here. Special attack with the Splatana Wiper Deco.
Oh, that's a very good opening. That's a good spot for an opening, but it looks like BlackRoseDragon is going to have to force themselves to use a Hydra and lose the Clash.
Yep, they lose the Clash with the Inkjet. That's very unfortunate.
Well, it looks like they're going to have no choice but to actually fight back with another special attack. And I'm seeing that Stinger from Dragon's perspective. They're trying to use the Stinger for a special weapon, which is the Ink Vac that they have.
You probably want to save your double 312 if they have it, or they're just 312 singular until the end of the game. They don't want it covered up by...
Yeah, to be fairly honest, I think they're going to use the Stinger to gain more special points and just sacrifice one in their hand, entirely. But it looks like Firefin is passed up from Dragon. Looks like it's endgame, and I don't know what they're gonna do now.
BlackRoseDragon has a lot of turf, or a lot of special points, but DblCookies has a lot more turf coverage. And even though the special points are like 5 more, that's not really enough just to take over the 20-point deficit that he currently has right now. We get into the final 3 turns. Both players are trying to look to see if they can get and position themselves to have 3 special points on the final turn.
And
That
it
way they
looks
can
like
use their 312s.
And it looks like, on the other hand, Dragon is trying to place down their special block just to connect with that special attack that they have planned. And that's their only hope.
Yeah. Getting one more, they can play another 3-cost special, potentially.
Oh, it looks like they have enough for a 312, guaranteed. They actually have enough for the 312 as long as one of them could fit.
Yep. Ink back, and it's going to activate another special point, which in turn lets them do one more. And now they're actually 1 point ahead. And
It's all or nothing for BlackRoseDragon.
DblCookies actually is kind of struggling to place this card, Splatter Color Screen.
Ooh,
The
that's a
new
very
special.
interesting card. That's an interesting card, exactly. Unless
It is.
BlackRoseDragon can counter it, though. That's the thing. They might lose this.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's no real good spot to put Splatter Color Screen to gain a lot of turf.
Especially with that
there's just too
against the
much
Zipcaster.
overlap.
If the Zipcaster actually clashes with the, well, you know, with the Splatter Color Screen, then there's a slim chance.
Let's see.
It's special if it's a special.
All right.
Ooh, and it looks like
I
Cookies might have won
don't
that.
know.
It's a draw.
It's a draw. Oh
Wow,
my
first game and we
goodness.
get a draw.
All right,
Wow.
here we go again.
Ah, crud. Here we go again. It looks like they're gonna play on the same exact map. That is interesting to see. I was not expecting a draw in the first game.
I was not expecting it after that 20-point turf deficit either. Okay. As we go again, DblCookies very, oh man, very unfortunate starting hand. We're gonna have to see the Splatter Color Screen placed initially to get out into the center of the map.
And it looks like BlackRoseDragon is going to play both the Zipcaster and Tower Control Tower, respectively. And I was hoping for Gnarly Eddie to come back again. This River Drip deck is really interesting in this tournament.
With the Zipcaster, it's going to be covered up by that
Ooh.
paintbrush.
And it looks like
DblCookies, despite not having the best opening hand, is actually in a pretty favorable position right now.
So it looks like BlackRoseDragon has no choice but to play Gnarly Eddie either to defend their base combo or attack. What the?
Uh-oh.
What
Well-
the heck happened? Did they disconnect?
Nobody disconnected. Both DblCookies and BlackRoseDragon are still here. That would be unfortunate. All right, as
Unfortunate
we start
enough.
again, DblCookies with a much more favorable starting hand this time.
Ooh, especially with that other hand that they have on.
12-point Splatling, not the most ideal starting card for this map.
Hey, but at least it fits
Especially
well
with-
with the Kali.
That is true. DblCookies playing a bit defensive here, kind of blocking off a large chunk of their turf.
Indeed.
Firefin is interesting.
But it looks like both sides are already blocked off entirely. So now it's all up to BlackRoseDragon's Kali to stand a chance against another card that can win a clash guaranteed.
I find it interesting. DblCookies has Harmony in his hand. However, it's
Again?
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
Something
technical
isn't right
difficulties,
here.
ladies and gentlemen, but what in the world is going on here?
Hopefully, with less technical difficulties.
Let's just hope that this game doesn't get in any more glitches.
Agreed.
Okay, Dragon is going to redraw, but it looks like they're gonna start with a captain card entirely, because they want Kali in base.
That's kind of the whole idea of their base combo. They got Kelly in that back corner. Meanwhile, DblCookies with the Kohozuna and the new special Splatter Color Screen as well. It's likely going to be pierced by the
Ooh, just
ZNF
by the
Splat Charger,
CNF Charger.
The-
But it looks like, yeah, but it looks like
Interesting.
BlackRoseDragon is going to play Firefin to aggressively invade DBL's entire base. Unless
Mhm.
DBL could block that.
He's thinking about using Paintbrush near the top of that Kokozuna to try to block it off. We'll have to see how that works. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work.
Yeah, but it's kind of useless at this point when it comes to invading bases.
DblCookies did get a special point from that, but it's not really the most ideal scenario to just be pushed that far back. And the Mudmouth there is just going to make it impossible for DblCookies to advance at all.
Hey, if Dragon gets themselves a Kali card before the last 3 turns, then they might have a winning chance. Oh, what do you know? I just mentioned that set card. Now they're gonna play base combo entirely.
Players seem to have a very similar base combo in mind. Yep, that seems to be a fairly common start. Or combo, I should say.
Okay, that's a good combo entirely.
It's one of the, I guess, standard, if I can call it that, base combos. The other one being using Gel La Fleur and Tintabrella.
That Toxic Mist though, that messed up BblCragon's Zipcaster Captain combo.
Interesting. And they also have it set up so that Small Fry in that position can give them 3 special points later. They have Small Fry in their hand, they just want to play larger cards right now.
Alright, well, BblCragon has 6 special points, so now it's up to them to actually play a lot of specials and work around with it.
I'm gonna be honest here, I'm really liking DblCookie's position. Next turn, he can play Small Fry. Right now he's playing Little Judd to get himself up to 6 points, and Small Fry will put him up to 9 special points with 2 turns left. It's going to be just an incredible attack from DblCookies coming up.
Okay, but it looks like, on the other hand, BblCragon's going to have to pass up that Hydra.
Which is very much not good. Now they're down Turf, only up just a little bit of special.
And BblCragon's Stinger, could they actually beat him? Well, if Dragon plays the Stinger in that spot, in the bottom spot of their base entirely, though, they're just planning out ahead, trying to get themselves 5 special points once possible. Okay.
My goodness.
I knew I was going to do the same thing all over again. And keep in mind, this is game 1. These are all, the last ones are
We've
repeats.
had a draw. And it's just... We've seen that power control almost every match. They've used it so much.
But again, it is a good starter combo.
It is. I'm not saying it isn't. It's just interesting to see it happen so many times. DblCookies currently deciding, trying to figure out the best way to block off Turf. They don't have the best starting hand, so they're going to have to make use of what they have right now. Mudmouth is almost going to get countered by that Ink Jet.
That is impressive. Mudmouth combo?
There is that tiny spot at the top there, though, where
it looks like it's perfect for Captain. Dragon could either risk it or play it safe with another card. And Dragon's gonna play risky with that set card.
Interesting.
Well, okay, since DBL saw Dragon's combo, it's possible that one of those two are gonna claim victorious on either side. So Cookies can actually either mess it up with the risking, can risk it, or is gonna defend their base combo entirely. And the Cookies chose the latter.
They're gonna defend.
It's fair enough that they're defending each other. Yeah, perfectly normal defense. I'll tell you that. But it looks like BblCragon's going to play 3 steps ahead with aggressive plays. And I could still see that Little Jet popping up over there. Like, I can imagine a Little Jet there.
That Stinger is looking to push through into the base, and DblCookies sees it right away plays Callie to make
Especially
sure
with
he has
the
his base combo
charger
secured.
play.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that at least gave them 2 special points.
Yeah, you do get the 2 special points still. However, you're not able to actually play your DblCookies combo like you want.
Okay,
I'm gonna see.
that's fair.
I'm gonna see what DblCookies has left to play. There's not too many options for them. Trying to figure out the best course of action going.
The best course of action possibly is basically, well,
Yeah.
DBL has enough space for the middle, and none of them couldn't even get there.
Yeah. Gonna play ballpoint splatling there. The little Judd play last turn is a bit questionable, giving
Yeah, I
their
can tell
opponent
they're
the
gonna
special
play a
point.
little Judd on that stinger, right next to the stinger, though. I could definitely tell. But Dragon's going to force a pass on the Hydra Splatling again. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the end game. Let's see how long this lasts.
We've got DblCookies looking to get a few more special points with Small Fry. He's going to end up with a total of 7 now. And if BlackRoseDragon has any play, they're going to come out ahead. Suction Bomb.
Okay. But it looks like DBL already has 2 special points ready for the action. And they're gonna play at 312. Who could have seen this coming? They're probably gonna guarantee themselves a win with a 312.
But DblCookies actually has a very, very solid plan right now, with Captain giving themselves 2 more special points and allowing them to play a 312 in the final turn.
But could that actually stop
turf
a
coverage
312
and-
entirely? Or a double 312? Could that actually stop a double 312 respectively?
Probably, honestly, because it has more turf than just a simple double 312 deck would. It's 16 and 12. Problem is they're down a little bit right now. We're just gonna have to see if they can make the comeback.
Yeah. But it's barely impossible to cover the majority of Dragon's base combo with just Captain and any other 312. Oh, instead they're gonna play Harmony!
Harmony switched to it at the last second. They're still down a little bit though. And they have splatter color screen to see if they can eke out a win here.
But can Dragon play defensively? Or will Cookies actually cover the entire screen with splatter color screen?
DblCookies almost found a perfect 312 spot for that. I don't know if the ink vac actually had enough
It looks like it.
to take over.
And it looks like
DblCookies will
DBL's
take the
splatter
first
color
game.
screen has taken game 1, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it did cover us so bad. Like, I've been complaining a bit on myself about the splatter color screen's entire vision. I bet that it should get patched entirely, but not this card, though. This card rules. So now, it looks like we're now ready to go to game 2, ladies and gentlemen.
And our next match will be on lakefront property,
Okay,
as chosen
Wouldn't that
by
be a good
BlackRoseDragon.
alright, that's a good counter pick. Not gonna lie, that is an impressively good counter pick. In my opinion.
We've seen a lot of splatter color screen on this map simply because it's 6 wide by 6 wide, the same dimensions as, I guess you could call it, the lake of lakefront property. So I'm
Of
expecting to
course.
see splatter
It's just
color
squares, but with a
screen
donut hole in it. It's square, but with a donut hole in it, ladies and gentlemen. And it could be a little easier.
Or Boris to start off, looking to snake around the center of the map.
Awesomely good, impressive. Very impressive, and I mean very impressive base combo for a Hydra and an E-leader. Spoils Horoboros in the first turn.
Completely
like they're
cutting off
claiming
that
side.
left side.
And it looks like they are
I should say
claiming
right
sides against each
side.
other. Unless BR Dragon's gonna conquer the bottom of their screen.
DblCookies looking to push alongside that Hydra Splatling, trying to play a Splat Charger beside it, trying to figure out the best spot for it.
I'm hoping that we get like 1 year of epic Tableturf goodness. Cause like
the Dynamo Roller.
Ooh, it nearly lost a clash, especially with the ZNF charger. That got the majority of it somehow, but it looks like it's now up to Dragon's base combo to see if they could score a win.
DblCookies draws 10 attack and is going to be able to sneak through that tiny gap left between the E-Leader and Hydra Splatling. And this is just going to absolutely wreak havoc on BlackRoseDragon.
And that Dreadring isn't much of a help at all.
This is devastating for
nearly devastating though. BlackRoseDragon still has that Octostamp card, which could come in handy later on.
Yeah, it's still only 4 turf though. The biggest problem right now is that DblCookies has a lot, and I mean a lot more space available to play their cards. And because of that, they're going to have such a turf advantage that I don't know if special points are going to be able to take back that turf that they've lost.
But at least we have a Tri-Sausage Nouveau on the other hand.
I'm looking correctly, it looks like BlackRoseDragon has set up a Scrapper and Moz combo. I don't see the Moz, but it looks like they have one prepared.
Okay, though. Okay. Well, on the other hand, though, BlackRoseDragon's still playing their Tri-Sausage Nouveau somewhere. Oh, I think they're gonna play a special of it. Just to earn more special points.
Special attack? Trying to get more special points with it? That makes sense. Cover up a lot of turf, get the most value for your cards. The Takaroka, though, and Shiver combo. I'm not going to gloss over that. That's something that I have not seen before. Takaroka and Cold-Blooded Bandit Shiver.
That's a good combo, though. Turf. Actually, that's a very impressive combo. But BlackRoseDragon still has that Steel Eel.
They're probably not going to play Steel Eel, though, because they want that Moz combo to go with the Scrapper.
Indeed. I would have just played the Steel Eel on the bottom right, just for that one special point to get 6. So that guarantees me another 312. So that guarantees me like 2 312s. But it looks like they have no choice but to pass or just play Little Judd respectively.
As looks like they have not drawn the Moz yet. It's a bit unfortunate, but that's just kind of how Tableturf is.
Moz is the only way for them to earn like up to 2 more special points. If Dragon gets Moz on the last turn, then it'd be over for Dragon.
Uh-oh. But I don't think it's going to matter. DblCookies is looking to special in that area, and likely take away the possibility of even playing Moz in the first place. Yep, and there it is. The Hero Shot will block out the Moz potential.
Yep. And it doesn't even matter anyway.
Looks like it's gonna be it.
Yeah, it's over. It's definitely over.
27 points down.
They still have 1
really
point.
Devastating.
And at least they have 1 game already in their belts.
Yeah, and that's gonna be it. So I don't know if it was clearly stated, but because of the tie round 1 and all of the other matches that had to be postponed due to disconnections, this set was actually reduced to a best of 3.
And now
and so that is actually going to be
won. Yep.
DblCookies has won the set.